I know you hate it.
It's not that I hate it. I just feel like someone else uses that already, and I don't want to be ripping off, another
Nah, they're gonna trademark it.
I mean, look, if it ain't Fine Bros, we're set.
Yeah. Anyways, Super Bowl just ended. It was an okay game.
I'm going to disappoint every American that ever watches this. I don't like football. I did not watch the Super Bowl.
I spent half of my time on Twitter.
Yeah.
just to put that out there. The game was alright. Broncos won 24-10. So that's good. Peyton Manning was like, I felt like they had like 20 seconds left on the clock. But, it was just, the difference was so huge that they started celebrating. The media was already all over Manning. And like, they're like, you know what, let's stop the game. They won. Whatever.
Nice.
But, that happens. And there was an awful lot of, trailers in the Super Bowl this year.
Alright.
Quite a bit. The biggest one, of course, at least in my opinion, Civil War, which emphasizes why I love Tony Stark so much, and I'm in Team Iron Man.
Iron Man is definitely the right way to go.
Team Iron Man, right?
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
Good.
Because from what I've seen of the trailer, Captain America is kind of a dick.
He's an asshole. Bucky is a double asshole.
Yeah. Bucky's the greater asshole that works for the lesser asshole, turning the lesser asshole into the greater asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
I will, however, say that, and we're going to talk about it in depth, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I am slightly bothered by one thing in that trailer.
Which is?
He grabs a gun like this, plugs up the bullet end with it's an iron hand, basically.
Yeah.
But doing this, the rechambering action would rip off his fingers, or at least a decent amount of skin when it was fired. Because if you're holding a gun like this, and the
I know,
slides on top, and you're holding onto it like you're basically doing this.
Yeah.
Any kind of contact with the slide, when the bullet is fired, that slide goes back with the force of a bullet. It will rip off skin if you're touching it.
Hey, it's better than getting your face blown up.
I mean, but
it's better than getting your face blown up.
Shot gets fired, he kind of just stands there and looks at the bucket like, really?
No, he's like, fuck you.
Yeah, but I'm saying there should have been some kind of reaction, because the other hand was completely unprotected.
I mean, anyways, like, I absolutely loved everything about that spot. First of all, I don't know what... I love how Scarlett Johansson looks as Black Widow this time around.
Let's face it, most of us just love Scarlett.
Like, her look in this movie is just so good. She looks cool. And so, I like her. And I love... my favorite part of it, when he has a watch and he just makes the metal hand and just stops the bullet.
Yeah.
That's just... That's awesome.
It was cool. I'm just saying that there should have been some pain.
Yeah, I know. And we saw the lineups of the teams at the end, right?
All right, so I saw Vision, Black Panther, Iron Man, and War
Machine and Black Widow. They're on the same team.
We're on Iron Man
side.
And then
Cap side,
I saw Ant-Man.
Yeah. Hawkeye, Falcon.
That's the one I was thinking about.
Winter
Soldier,
and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, on
Cap side. Yeah.
Not capsize, but cap side.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a little imbalanced, but I mean, Iron Man does have the better teammates.
Yeah. Also, Black Panther let's face it, he's a bit of a badass.
Yeah. And let's be honest, he's probably gonna recruit Spider-Man at some point.
Yeah. Hey, you wanna double check the tollway?
Okay, let me just check that real quick.
Tollway looks good.
It's good. Shouldn't be in trouble today.
But no, yeah, I will say that trailer was pretty cool. For whatever reason, I watched the wrong, all the other trailers I watched were wrong.
Yeah. But this one was alright.
I put in, Coca-Cola Super Bowl ad 2016, and I guess it might have, it might have given me the 2015 one.
It might have. Now, let's just finish with the Civil War talk. And, so, at the very end, they had Team Cap, Team Iron Man, right?
Right.
Choose your side. And, the Twitter just had the little emojis for everybody. I just love each one of them. I use them all. I just tweet, hashtag everybody. Because they look cool. And so
alright, I'm gonna do a quick rant. I don't understand emojis. They're not cool. They're not useful. There's no point in having them.
it's a cool little picture to have.
So fucking send the picture. You don't need to type in and waste a character on a fucking picture.
I don't care. I like it.
It's dumb.
Shut up.
It's dumb.
Star Wars did the same thing, and so did Batman v Superman. So.
Yeah, and I hate both of them. I don't like emojis. They're dumb.
All right. Anyways, so they were picking sides, and at the very end, guess who won?
Wait, what?
Guess who won? Because Twitter, they of course were counting how many people were doing Cap and Iron Man. Guess who won?
Who?
Team Cap.
Well, that's a shame. There's gonna be a lot of people are gonna end up being very, very, very wrong.
I blame it on two things. One, Team Iron Man has Black Panther.
No one knows about Black Panther. He's badass.
No, but here's the thing. Black Panther is a panther. The Panthers sucked ass in Super Bowl. Therefore, they were like, hell no, no Panthers today. Two, Chewbacca. Chewbacca himself was like, yeah, Team Cap. Chewie is a traitor.
You can't see it through the sunglasses, but I've got a twitch in my eye right now after all that. You gave me a twitch.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm very proud of myself.
Speaking of Panthers, Jungle Book has a Panther. Does that mean that people are gonna boycott that?
Yes, they're gonna boycott because of it. But it's voiced by Ben Kingsley, so.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, you're gonna end up doing a lot of talking from here on out because, like I said, I watched all the wrong trailers for whatever fucking reason.
Alright.
YouTube gave me the wrong
So
shit.
the Jungle Book trailer. So there was a little 30-second spot that told you to watch the trailer online. Because it's a 2-minute trailer. You don't want to spend 10-20 million bucks and just put in the trailer in the Super Bowl, right? Might as well just put a little 30-second teaser and then put the trailer online.
I mean, that's what most people would do it, regardless. Like myself, that don't.
And so, the little kid that plays Mowgli is adorable. It's like the kid is like, he's literally like a 10-year-old. This is his first acting ever. He sells me as Mowgli. It's like, I love it. I love the kid. And then all the animals look realistic as hell.
I saw it.
And this, by the way, this movie is all made in a sound studio. All of this is made with CGI.
I don't know whether to be proud of the technology advancements or sad about the fact that traditional film is going away.
I mean, I like it. I mean, I don't always support CGI as being the only way you do a movie, but in this case, it works.
Alright.
I mean, you cannot have a real panther and a real tiger doing all those things, right? It's kind of tough.
You're right. But, I mean,
real bear. And my favorite part in the whole trailer was remember the Bare Necessities?
Yeah.
The original animated classic? Well, they have like a remastered.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you sounded like so Disney executive. Remember the original animated classic? Yes, I do, Walt Disney. I did watch it as a child. Is that necessary? And do you need to use so many words to say, you remember the first one?
It might not have been the first one, that's why I specified it. Anyways, they have the Bare Necessities.
I'm gonna assume that original would denote that it was the first one. Animated doesn't really leave a whole lot, left to the imagination.
Anyways, Bare Necessities is playing in the back.
It's just kind of pushing. That's something like, we're bringing back something that's very, very old. It's what?
Anyways, Bare Necessities is playing in the background, and it's like, I don't know, it's a new remastered version of it.
Alright.
Just without the lyrics of it. It's just so cool. It went from being like this kind of darker movie to like a Disney movie in a good way though.
Alright.
So it made me excited to see it.
Sorry, I'm stuck yawning all this time. I had
Yeah.
fucking 6 hours of sleep last night. I
Congratulations.
slept like shit. Anyway, whistling does not pick up well on the camera, so don't do that. Just don't.
After the Jungle Book, there was Independence Day.
Independence Day 2.
Resurgence, yeah.
This time, not the original animated classic.
No.
I'm gonna give you so much shit for that. I'm sorry, but you brought this upon yourself.
Anyway, like, at the very end, I mean, you know, you have the usual, like, oh, Independence Day, they have national anthem playing. And then they have aliens destroying stuff, and then at the very end of the trailer, you see, like, half of the, like, a city just being lifted up from the bottom of it. It's just,
What is this? Age of Ultron?
yes,
Oh, okay.
this is Independence Day, Age of Ultron.
No, better yet, Avengers Independence Day.
Which I was surprised though, and I think this is good for the movie, is that Independence Day was trending for a while during the Super Bowl.
Wow, really?
Which, now, at first I was like, well, I don't think it's going to just go to Jurassic World, you know, old franchise that comes back. Now, I'm starting to think otherwise, that this movie might do really well.
I mean, Independence Day was actually a pretty good movie. I liked it. Just because it pushed all the right buttons in the right order, you know?
Yeah. Plus,
You know,
that's
like, oh, this is bullshit because, well, and also you have tools in the White House. It's, you know, my thoughts throughout that went from, oh, this is bullshit, humanity doesn't have a chance, fuck you, director, for making, you know, the aliens so overpowered, to, oh, they're fucking idiots for not, you know, putting a firewall on their mothership, and then eventually like, yeah, blow them the fuck up, Mr. President.
Yep. I mean, it looks cool. So
yeah, I like the first one. I'm excited for the second one.
So you know, the second one, I feel like after the first trailer, which I was like, eh, and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing.
You talking about the first one that played during Star Wars?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah. So you know, it's a good thing for Independence Day. Just tip my hat to you. And then you know, yeah. Then they had the Pokemon 20th anniversary commercial that we've seen before. This was just got up to be 30 seconds though. But you know, it's the same thing that we saw before.
It's the I can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was trending as well. Like this was trending very highly, which is good for Pokemon.
It's a good day to be a nerd.
Yeah. And like it was trending, and I was like, okay, that's good. Pokemon is getting back in the game. Awesome. Which gives me hope for Pokemon Go, so I can like play with like half the people.
I want Pokemon Go out already. I want that game.
You know.
I want it now.
And then one of the coolest parts of the trailers was in X-Men Apocalypse.
Alright, see, I didn't watch that one at all.
So you know, it starts off with nukes.
Nuke the wild.
So it's like nukes just coming out of the ground. And then Apocalypse just saying he was gonna destroy everybody. Jennifer Lawrence being all Katniss Everdeen. He's like, we need to fight. Which you know.
Oh yeah.
She's getting her ass beat by Apocalypse. Apocalypse sounds like a douchebag, by the way. Which I don't know. After seeing Poe Dameron, it's like I don't know how I should feel about you. I like you in The Force Awakens.
I don't know.
Yeah, and they had Psylocke in the movie. Psylocke.
No idea who that is.
Purple chick with like a laser beam sword. She appears cutting up a car in half like a badass, and then some cleavage shows.
I'm sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that you know that's most of Marvel anyway.
I mean, she cut the car in half. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tits and energy swords. That's all Marvel is. I'm sure it's one of those. I'll recognize her as soon as I, you know, watch the trailer. But remind me, who's Jennifer Lawrence in the
Mystique.
Right. I don't know how I forgot about that.
Yeah. So you know, it looks cool. Like X-Men Apocalypse is starting to shape up really well. Magneto's. I love Magneto. I just love Magneto. Period.
Magneto's awesome, but you gotta remember that in the 1960s animated X-Men series,
Yeah.
he got beaten out by Mr. Fantastic, calling him out on a bluff with a wooden gun, telling him that it was a wooden gun, having the police put Magneto into a metal cop car, and then taking him off into a prison where they put him behind metal bars. Magneto's kind of an idiot.
I think that was the writers being kind of idiots.
I mean, you just think about it. Just think about that for a bit. I have beaten you with this gun. No, how? It is wooden. No! Let me sit in this metal cop car where I can control metal. Oh no! I am in prison. I am behind metal bars. Whatever shall I do? My magnetism doesn't work on wood.
You want to hear any other stupid stuff?
That was basically 1960s.
Yeah.
Magneto.
I know. Want to hear something else that was stupid?
Sure.
The Ninja Turtles commercial.
Oh god.
Stupid and awesome, by the way. Because, you know, it's the usual stuff, and then at the beginning of the trailer they have Krang appear.
Krang.
You know, they got a little brain guy?
Yeah, Krang.
And
brain guy inside of the belly.
Yeah. So they're like, what is he doing? They just get up close, and then the brain just sticks out to them, like scares them. And it's like, it's funny, it's stupid. It's
just spitting all over the party.
It's stupid, but it's funny. It's just so funny. It's like, that's good. And like they have, you know, Bebop and Rocksteady still appear a little bit in the trailer. And it's like, it looks very cartoony, by the way. It looks very cartoony.
Childhood heart attack.
It is very cartoony. It is very fun. It is very energetic. Although at the end of the trailer, you know, they have Raphael falling off into like to an airliner. And I'm like, okay, if you're falling off and you hit an airplane in midair, you're dead. No matter how strong you are, you're dead.
You're kind of fucked at that point.
But I mean, like they just have a really funny thing with like he just like, you know, in the windshield and just
of course, so it's a very cartoony.
It's a very cartoony movie, which I'm okay with because that's what the Ninja Turtles are. You cannot make serious.
Is this still being directed by Michael Bay?
Neither this or the last one was Michael Bay. They're produced by him, but he's not directing. We have a different director this time from the last time too.
Okay, so this will probably be a different direction from the first.
Yeah, so this might be very different. And it looks cool.
I'm okay with it.
It looks cool.
I love TNT.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this one.
Then they had at the end of the Super Bowl, they had these Turkish Airlines commercials. They're like, we're the biggest airline in the world, and now
why in your world, that whole thing?
Now we're proud to announce that we can fly to Gotham City.
Oh god.
And they have like Bruce Wayne, they have voiceover like, oh, it's prosperous zero, we're bringing it back to life, and then Bruce Wayne just appears like, I hope you can come to our city, and maybe you can find a local celebrity, and they have the bat signal like, up in the air. They're like, please fly Turkish Airlines, and then they did the same thing for Metropolis. With like Lex Luthor was the one doing, talking. He was the one advertising. Lex, we're rebuilding the city, and we're doing great things for the city. We're back in business. Please come to Metropolis. And they have like a shot of Superman just
They should have had a shot of Superman flying past the plane. If they didn't have some like a shot of the plane and then Superman.
They had a shot of the plane.
With Superman zipping by. That was a missed opportunity.
That was a very missed opportunity. I know they had Superman.
That would have sold me on it. I would have started flying Turkish.
I mean, they had. Yeah, I know. Like they had Superman fly off, like in a cafe, like downtown of a city, but that's about it. I mean, not much. And then at the end, Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice, come here and march.
Right.
But I like that kind of advertising was like you incorporate into the real world a little bit.
Yeah, but it's also at the same time, that can go one of two ways. If you actually put effort into producing a commercial in the real world at the same level that you would put effort into producing the actual movie, then it's cool.
Yeah.
If you half-ass it and have a writer answer questions as a villain to promote a movie.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I mean, it was an interesting idea. It wasn't well executed.
Yeah.
At that time.
However, this one sounds like it was a lot cooler.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler. I enjoyed it. I watched them both because they're two different spots.
Right.
And then that was it for the trailers. But I want to make an honorable mention for Coca-Cola.
All right.
Because they had. So you're in Bruce Banner's lab, right? And Ant-Man sneaks in, goes to the fridge, and finds Coca-Cola. And he's out with it. Bruce Banner figures it out, Hulk's out, and it wrecks havoc. Like Ant-Man is like running halfway across the city, and like Hulk follows him.
Alright.
Well, this is like the production budget from the Avengers, by the way. Like it just like good quality Hulk and Ant-Man in here. And then until they find an alley. And then he's like, okay, big guy, I'm gonna give it to you. But he gives it to him, and the Hulk's like cannot even open the can because his fingers are way too big.
I imagine he just like tossed the ball in his mouth, just crunch down and drink everything.
No. So Ant-Man just he's a good man. He jumps into the can, opens it up, and takes like some of the bubbles. He just
God damn it.
He just takes them and like, okay, big guy, you can take it. By the way, you have some really green eyes.
It's so cheesy it hurts. That's fucking dumb.
It's dumb, and it's for like Coke Mini, so.
What the fuck? Since what? Coke Mini. Are you serious?
Yes.
That's a thing.
Yes.
I hate the world.
It was funny. It was cheesy and funny though, so it's alright.
God.
They're actually gonna sell now Avengers stylized cans.
Oh,
with like Iron Man, Captain America, Falcon, Ant-Man.
That's
Hulk.
alright.
So they're gonna have Coke cans like that. So for you nerds, you can collect them all.
You can leave them unopened in your attic for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that some of you did with those really old you remember like those old like sodas, like Surge.
I remember this. Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you that there's someone still has like a pallet of Surge in their attic from the 70s that they haven't opened.
Yep. Yeah, I can see that.
It's like that shit's like fucking radioactive by now, and it's like it's from my childhood. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, I'm very disappointed, by the way, just on one thing in the Super Bowl.
What's that?
Especially in the halftime show. No left shark. Poor guy was trending. People wanted him to be in the show, and he never appeared.
I'm sure that
this is discrimination against animal life in Super Bowl.
Who was performing halftime anyway?
Coldplay, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce.
Oh.
Which was actually a really cool halftime show. I must admit, like I loved it.
I appreciate 2 out of those 3. I'll leave the internet to argue about who the last one is and how wrong I am.
Beyonce?
Absolutely. I fucking hate Beyonce.
She sings well though.
Not a fan. I did hear that, however, that there was a lot of like lip syncing problems with like Bruno. That was kind of an embarrassment, quote unquote.
A little bit, and Beyonce kind of slipped up a little bit.
Oh my god.
But they also had like a little tribute to like past halftime shows, Michael Jackson, like Whitney Houston, like all these other performers throughout the years. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh hey, shit, that's interesting.
Can we turn?
Yeah, we can. We just gotta wait for. Oh, I forgot they put stop signs here.
Ooh.
Oh no, we can't. Can we? I guess we just have to use that up there.
Yeah, we can.
Anyway, so this has been a pretty Super Bowl heavy.
Well, that's all that happened. Everybody was just saving up their stuff for the Super Bowl.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Before we end, I don't think that we talked about this because Smash Bros. DLC. Corrin and Bayonetta came out.
love them.
I love them. They're absolutely amazing. They're so much fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't think we talked about this.
No, we didn't.
They weren't out when we talked about. Yeah. I will say though that I definitely enjoy Corrin more than I do Bayonetta.
Yep.
Corrin just lends himself more to my play style, and Bayonetta is too much about like do damage do a lot of damage real quick and then like try and get a finisher.
Yep.
Whereas Corrin's like just get in there and hit things.
Yes. And stun.
Yeah, I'm a lot more of the just jump into the middle of everyone and fuck shit up kind of player. I'm much less of the memorize how each of her poses ends up so that you can shoot people above and behind and in front. Use your smash moves to do even more damage, and then send them off flying with your side side B, up B,
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, no, fuck that. Too much.
I love the character, and I think they're a good addition to the game. My brother and I have been playing them like crazy.
They're a ton of fun. I do like them. I will say that I agree with everyone else with the you know, it was kind of weird to add them in.
Yes.
Because you know, another Fire Emblem character, you know, thanks Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then Bayonetta was kind of like a out of nowhere addition.
It was a ballad
I mean,
character.
it was a ballad character. It was a ballad character, but it was nowhere on my radar. I'd never even heard of anyone considering. Like, no one in my friends group had the consideration of adding Bayonetta.
Actually, a lot of people.
I've heard no one talk about them wanting to add Bayonetta. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Prior to her announcement, I had heard zero talk about her being added. I'm aware that she was a ballad character, and they made that very clear in the direct or the announcement, whatever you want to call it. Just prior to that, I'd never heard anyone talk about wanting to add Bayonetta.
See, I find that it also kind of made sense, just considering, you know, Platinum Games is very close to Nintendo lately, developing Star Fox Zero and all.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's an easy character to get.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, you know, Simon Belmont, which would be a little harder.
I mean, Simon Belmont's is he Capcom right now?
I'm not sure.
Can you Google it real quick so we can not be wrong all the time? But I know that Bandai Namco. All right, so I played through Classic with Cloud yesterday because this chick's in the middle of the road. Because I'm still missing his Classic trophy. Don't ask why. And I've never noticed it before, but Capcom, or not Capcom, Bandai Namco or Namco Bandai, whichever it is listed in the credits for Smash 4. So if Simon Belmont's a Bandai Namco character, then it should be fairly easy to get him. I was excited for, you know, the way that they introduced Bayonetta. I definitely think that it could have been one of many different things.
Yeah.
Again, it was the two last ones were a bit of a weird addition.
Konami.
Oh, it's
Konami.
It's Konami. Shit.
So, exactly. So
well, fuck Konami. But no, yeah, the last two characters were a bit of a weird addition in my opinion. I do enjoy Corrin. He's a fun fighter. However, I think that they could have very easily taken any character, put that moveset in, you know, kind of refurbished it so it wasn't a dragon. But yeah,
I like the dragon idea though.
The dragon idea is cool, but like, at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, I like the characters. They're fun. They both have their own unique playstyles.
Yeah.
They're fun to play with. I just feel like you could have done the move style and the move set, so it's pretty much anyone, and gotten the same effect.
Yeah.
Just kind of like reskinned them so the particular effects weren't unique to who they are.
Change the moveset of Ganondorf as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do like the playstyles though.
Yeah.
They're a ton of fun.
They're good. It's fun. It's always fun.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been a pretty long-winded morning recharge.
Yeah. That's the Super Bowl.
It was mostly Super Bowl. I promise. Next time we'll have something other than just Super Bowl to talk about. We're nerds and geeks here. We're not sports buffs. We're moviegoers and video game players. We don't do sports. Sports ball, do the thing with the ball. Yeah, you
sportsing.
You sports harder than the sports guys. Sports. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will say though, however, that I was kind of surprised that Broncos won. I will say
he always had the lead.
But I'm saying like pre-game predictions were completely Panthers for me. I will say though that for completely unrelated reasons, I am happy that the Broncos won.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what, the Panthers were like overconfident. Like they went into the game thinking that we're gonna win.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So, well, that was it for today.
Shit went down. Yeah. A lot of stuff happened. Trailers. Go watch some not sports stuff and be nerd because
I will try to link all the trailers whenever we talk, you know, in the description or stuff like that, so you can like go see them.
Are we gonna start having to use link dump in the description, just where we put links to everything that we talk about?
I don't know. I'll figure. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,
yeah.
thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment,
Subscribe, please.
all that usual bullshit YouTube stuff that I feel like I'm just whoring myself out for attention. Yeah.
Please. Please.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Very
Mario
watching.
Recharge 20?
Yeah.
Fuck yes, I got one right! I've been wrong the last like 3 times.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
All right.
we'll see you next time.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.